check my email and I decide to answer later. Another cup of coffee and I drag myself to work. My life is grounded in a firm routine of coffee, sleep, and work. I am not boring, I just stick to what I know.
Hey everyone, and welcome back for another episode of Rochelle's Creations. So today, I'm going to show you how to make kind of a spring, summer-ish quinoa salad thing. It's really tasty, and I made it a couple of times. And yeah, it's really nice for the weather when it warms up a little bit more, because it's not too like hot or anything. Yeah. So here's what you'll need. You're going to need some quinoa. This is red quinoa. You could use tricolor or like white, but I don't really like white quinoa. I don't think it has as good of a flavor, honestly. You're going to need some corn, preferably like sweet corn or whatever. This one's organic. It doesn't have to be, whatever. You're going to need some baby bell peppers or some normal bell peppers. Probably like one red, one yellow, one orange, or like half of one about. I'll put more precise measurements in the description. And you're going to need some lemon juice from a lemon, obviously. Some avocado. And then I'm going to wash this carrot, which isn't washed yet, obviously. And then I'm going to shred that into the salad. I'll probably add some seasonings and stuff. Okay, so first we're going to cook the quinoa. And I read on a website called The Goop, which is run by Gwyneth Paltrow. She had these tips for making perfect quinoa, which is pretty interesting. And one of the things that you do is after it's almost done cooking is you put a paper towel over it and then put the lid over it, and it kind of helps it to, I don't know, absorb some of the moisture and make it cook better or something. Yeah. So I have about a cup of quinoa here, and I'm going to pour it into a pan. Bloop. And I'm going to add 2 cups water because the ratio for quinoa is 2:1. If you've never cooked quinoa, it's just the same ratio as rice. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on the stove over high heat at first, and then cover it and simmer it for like 15 minutes until it starts to get all spirally and all the water is absorbed. And I'll do the paper towel thing, and I will see you then. Okay, so while the quinoa is cooking, I'm going to start shredding some of the carrot. You can use like a peeler or like, I don't know, like a cheese grater or something. Or you can just chop it up. I don't know, I kind of like the way it turns out like this. Don't worry, I don't usually accidentally cut myself doing this. I don't know. If you don't like really big chunky carrots, you could do this a different way. But I don't know, I like carrots. Okie dokie. Almost there. Okay, that's pretty much it. And now I start chopping up the peppers. So I just cut off the top. This is how I cut peppers. And I just kind of slice it through the middle. And I rip out all of that. All of the white stuff and the seeds. Ta-da! And then I'm just going to proceed to kind of chop it into small, kind of cute, symmetrical pieces. That way it'll look nice and pretty in the end. Maybe. Okay. So, yeah. I'm going to do this with the rest of the peppers. And again, you can chop them smaller if you like. It's up to you. It's your quinoa salad. All right. Yeah, I know. Bad knife techniques, whatever. Okay, so chop up the rest of the peppers, and I'll see you soon. Waiting for the quinoa, just waiting for the quinoa. Okay, so the quinoa is almost done. And here's what I did. So here's the pan. And yeah, it doesn't really have a lid, but whatever, this pan doesn't have a lid. But what I did was I put a paper towel over it. And see, you can kind of tell it's been collecting some of the moisture. And yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like when quinoa is done. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in a bowl. And I'll see you guys in a sec. Sorry you guys, I had way too much coffee today. Oh well, okay. So, here's the quinoa. And what I'm going to do to this quinoa is I'm going to add the frozen corn. If you have fresh corn, obviously use fresh corn, cooked or raw, whatever you like. But I'm just going to use this frozen corn because this frozen sweet corn from Trader Joe's is the bomb diggity. Okay, I'm going to put in like a third of this bag, mix it in, and the warm quinoa is going to melt the frozen corn eventually, you know, and yeah, maybe a little more. That came out kind of fast, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna add the peppers and the shredded carrots. Yeah, you guys see how awesome and colorful this is? If you have some fresh parsley, by all means, put your fresh parsley in this quinoa salad because it will be freaking fantastic. And now I'm going to squeeze in some lemon juice here. Probably like half a lemon's worth of lemon juice. Stir that up. Add a little salt and pepper. And last but not least, I'm going to wash and chop this avocado and put a little on top and gently mix it in. And you can eat this salad slightly warm, or you can put it in the fridge for a while and it'll keep for a really long time in the fridge. Yeah, it's really good. So I'm going to chop this up, and yeah, we'll see what it looks like when it's done. Okay guys, so everything's done, and I mixed up the whole bowl, and it looks like this, really nice and colorful, and amazing. And of course, as always, I try to try everything for you. So I'll put some in a separate dish for myself. So let's try some of this. Try and get a little bite of everything. And it's really good. If you like quinoa, you should try this because it's really nutty, almost, and delicious. You can taste the lemon zest. It's really springy. It has a really nice amp to it. It's very fresh. It's very good. Lots of vegetables, a lot of crunch. It's really good. Very crunchy, but delicious. Goes really good with some sliced mango. I'm having some sliced mango with it. It's really, really good with that. It looks really yellow in this lighting and unripe and bad, but it's good. So yeah, I hope you try this recipe, and if you like it, please let me know. Give this video a thumbs up and all of that good stuff. Subscribe, and if you want me to make a video on something, or there's a recipe you want me to veganize or whatever, you know, just leave me a comment, you know, because I don't have like a ton of people watching my videos. So if you say something, I'm definitely gonna see it, and I'll definitely consider making a video about it. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.